Bet you can't tell the difference between these cola brands by just looking at them, right? Well, in one of these glasses lies the category leader who has retained its position for the past 33 years, beating competition from multinational bigwigs in the cola war. While Pepsi and Coke lock horns over cricketers and movie stars, Thums Up, the Desi cola brand which was acquired by Coca-Cola company in 1993, remains the favorite aerated beverage for Indians till date. The IRS data for 2009 shows penetration is highest amongst males throughout India, particularly in the 40 to 49 age group. Thums Up's penetration is highest in rural India and also shows a visible lead in states like Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Orissa vis-a-vis other cola brands. The overall penetration for Thums Up is the highest amongst cola brands, followed closely by Pepsi and then Coca-Cola.
Thums Up has a very distinct taste which is spicy and has an Indian touch to it. On top of that, what we have done is the positioning of Thums Up, which is positioned as a masculine taste, a masculine drink, actually complements this taste very well. So it has a strong biting taste, and on top of it the positioning of the brand is a masculine brand, so the two go hand in hand. So the brand is, or rather the brand is projected as what it actually tastes like and feels like.
The Desi Cola first fought off rivals throughout the 80s. But even after the market was reopened to multinationals in the 90s, Thums Up stayed on top despite massive attempts by Pepsi and later Coke to dethrone the Desi brand. Cut to 2010, the Maha Cola, as it was aptly called, continues to take the fizz out of its competitors.
Thums Up was first distributing the product all over India. Then when Coke took over Thums Up, in my view, the first fundamental mistake they made was to try and kill Thums Up. So they didn't pay any attention, they didn't advertise the product because they felt Coke could take over the entire volume of Thums Up. And that was their thinking. They learnt very quickly that the consumer was not necessarily ready for that. So what they did with their distribution is they concentrated on the urban centers first, because they thought there will be a trickle down in terms of taste, and this is my understanding. They could have done something else, and then that was the mistake that they made again, because they were concentrating in the urban lot, and Thums Up by default was still being distributed in all the smaller towns.
With a sharp focus on the older post-teen age group, Thums Up is concentrating on enhancing its distribution network in its mainstay, rural India and tier 3 and 4 towns. Apart from its distinct taste which appeals to the Indian palate, the communication has been key to the success. Despite the fact that there were almost no advertisements for Thums Up for a long time, the consistent and core positioning of the brand stayed with the Indian consumer.
Now, Thums Up historically, and I'm going back to the first bungee jump commercial, which is probably in the, I don't know, maybe the middle 80s. It showed a guy who is not willing to accept anything else. So it is the tough guy, it is the guy who is his own person, and it is a guy with strong preferences. He's not even interested in the girl. Now, against that, if you have to win, you have to put up an equally compelling argument which says this is what I am. And there I think both Coca-Cola and Pepsi have changed their style far too many times. Just look at the lines.
My Pepsi, my way.
Pepsi! Pepsi had nothing official about it. Then it had Ye Dil Mange More. Then it had something else. Then it had Youngistan. If you keep changing so rapidly, I think what happens is that brands forget that advertising and media are changing a lot faster than the people are changing. And when you change too fast, the people don't have anything to hold on to. What are you? Coca-Cola, if anything, has been even worse.
Pepsi, on the other hand, has struggled hard, and with good reason. Coca-Cola had all the bearings to be the category leader, having had the rural market in its pocket with Thums Up and the urban younger audience with Coke.
Pepsi to सारी गिरा दी.
So where does that leave Pepsi?
क्या यार? एक भी Pepsi नहीं मिली.
You know, Pepsi is actually connecting with the youth, and that's been its strength and its source of business, and actually has been doing exceedingly well in both urban and rural markets.
While the stronghold of Thums Up clearly benefits the market share of the Coca-Cola company in India, when it comes to standalone brands as such, it looks like the traditional Coke versus Pepsi battle is replaced by a close fight between Pepsi and Thums Up in India. But as of now,
आखिरी थम्स अप वो क्या होता है?
it's Thums Up for Thums Up.